What's up guys, this is Tech Rec, and I'm back with another top 5 Cydia tweaks.
Here we go.
Let's get started. Alright guys, the first tweak up today is called App Update Manager. It is a paid tweak from the Big Boss repo. And App Update Manager basically gives you guys the option to choose which apps you want updated. So if you're like me and you have automatic updates turned on, then this will be really great for some of you guys. So if there's a certain app or game that you guys don't want updated, or you want to see what the update is before it automatically updates, this is a great tweak for you guys. So we're going to jump into App Update Manager. It does come with the option to turn it on or off. And right here in App Settings, it does give you the list of all of your games and apps, and then you have the option to turn them on or to turn them off. If you have them on, then it will automatically update it every single time, but if you turn it off, then every time there is an update, it will ask you to actually update it before it will update it itself without asking for permission. So it's a very simple tweak guys, but it is very useful. I think it is worth checking out. So that was App Update Manager from the Big Boss repo. Alright guys, the next tweak up is called Sleipnizer for Safari. I believe that is how you pronounce it. It is a paid tweak from the Big Boss repo, and it is $1.99. And as it says here guys, it'll boost Safari experience. So we're going to go ahead and jump into Safari. I'm going to go ahead and open multiple tabs, just to give you guys a quick demonstration of how this actually works. Alright guys, so if you're like me and you always have a whole bunch of tabs open and you just hate navigating your way through the way that Apple actually set this up, then this tweak is going to be great for you guys. So instead of switching back and forth like this, you can actually set up an activation method, and I have mine set up to swipe right and it'll take me right to the next tab, and it's as simple as that. Also, if you guys hate closing all of your tabs by hitting the X button over and over and over again, then you could also set up an activation method to close it all at once. Mine is set up by me tapping on it, by me tapping on the screen 3 times, and as you guys can see there, they're all gone. So this actually does come with a few settings. So we're gonna scroll down, find Sleipnizer for Safari. And as you guys can see here, it gives you the pull gestures, the tap gestures, letter gestures, just so many settings and so many options you guys could do with this. But I showed you guys how it works. You could go ahead and set up your own activation methods. Go ahead and check that one out. It is from the Big Boss repo, and it is called Sleipnizer for Safari. Alright guys, the next tweak up is called Springtomize 3 for iOS 7. This is one of the very best tweaks out there guys. It is $2.99, but believe me, it is well worth it. Springtomize 3 gives you guys so many ways to customize your device, and just as you guys can see here on my dock, I have 7 icons, and this is because of Springtomize. It allows you to actually customize all your animations, your app slider, the control center, the dock, the folders, icons, etc, etc, etc. So just let me show you guys. On my lock screen, I actually have a custom text that says jailbroken. This was done with Springtomize 3.
Here we go.
On the control center, you actually have the option to hide all these separators down here. Like if you don't like all these lines, you could get rid of that. On the dock, you have the option to hide the background and hide your dock. You have the option to choose how many icons you want displayed. On the folders, you can choose the option to close them fast or open, make it look like it's faster with a little simple animation. You could hide your labels. You could hide all the updates on your icon badges, hide badges itself. On the status bar, you could go ahead and put your own custom carrier name. As you guys could see there, I have jailbroken. This little review does this tweak no justice, guys. You guys have to purchase this, believe me, it is well worth it. It is Springtomize 3 for iOS 7, go ahead and check that one out. Alright guys, the next tweak up is called FolderEnhancer. And FolderEnhancer used to be one of the very best tweaks out there until Apple actually stole this from jailbreaking. Well, they didn't really steal it, I guess, but they took most of the ideas from the developer. They already added it to the standard iOS 7, but it still comes with a pretty good amount of features. It actually allows you to put folders within folders without all the bugs. It'll allow you to customize how many rows and columns you want in each folder, and there's just other little things that you guys could go ahead and check out. So as you guys can see here, instead of having 3x3, I have 4x4. I could also change this to 4x3 or 3x4 or 5x5. Just there's little simple stuff that I can do with it. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my settings, FolderEnhancer. And right here it does give you the animating option to open and close it and make it look a little bit faster. You can zoom the wallpaper in. You can use the custom layout as I was saying, 4x4 or 3x3. Actually the 5x5 guys, I do believe that that's only for the iPad option. But you guys could go ahead and check that one out. It is called FolderEnhancer. Alright guys, the fifth and final tweak is called F.lux. It is a free tweak from the Big Boss repo. And what this basically does guys, it'll warm up your screen at nighttime. So what that means is, if you wake up in the middle of the night, you look at your screen and it blinds the crap out of you, then you need to check this tweak out. And I don't know if you guys could notice, but I actually have it enabled right now. But the way that this camera is actually set up, well, you guys might not even be able to tell. I've had this on the entire video, but just let me show you guys. So at nighttime I have it set to candle, and during the daytime it's set to fluorescent. But what's really cool about this guys is that you don't have to manually change them one by one, or at nighttime you have to change it to candle, during the daytime to fluorescent. What's really cool about it is that it actually keeps track of the time. So at nighttime it'll stay nice and warm, it won't give it that big white look to it, and during the daytime it'll just be normal. But that's basically it for this video guys. I hope you like it. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Tech Rec, and I'll see you guys next time.